Hello. Today I am going over 3 of the topics that I found in the textbook that were most applicable to the business world, the accounting world, and to my personal life. The first topic I would like to discuss today is ethics and how it can be applied to the business world. To me, from what I have learned over this semester, ethics is doing the right thing even when you receive no recognition. For example, choosing not to lie to someone or choosing not to hurt others. Unethical behavior can be anywhere from cheating on a test to purposely harming someone. Ethics generally create a better atmosphere in a work environment, better relationships with customers, help raise morale in the work environment, and there's no consequences for any actions. Now, what I mean by that last one, no consequences for any action, can be exemplified by comparing 2 companies. One of these companies behaved ethically, while the other behaved unethically. The first treated all customers with respect, didn't lie to their customers or employees, and acted fairly to all. The second disrespected their customers and employees by lying to them and treated them unfairly. Now, while the second company is dealing with lawsuits, angry customers, and bad turnover rate, the first company has built a good rapport and gained loyal customers and employees. The second company has had to deal with the consequences for their unethical actions, but if they had acted ethically as the first company did, they wouldn't have to deal with such consequences. This can be applied to our personal life with our family and friends. Examples of unethical behavior in the personal life is cheating on a spouse, abusing children, lying to family and friends, and disrespecting others. Acting unethically will lead to weak relationships, unsure job security, and a weak network, while being ethically leads to stronger relationships in personal and work environments, and generally leads to stronger job security and loyalty from employers and employees. An example of an unethical behavior in the accounting environment is when accountants lie on forms in order to make more money for either themselves or another, such as a client or a business. In the future, I plan on being an accountant, so I plan to use ethics to build loyalty and rapport with my clients. The second topic that I would like to focus on today is motivating employees, because of its importance in the business environment. This is important for any manager to learn and use in business. If you were a manager at a business and your employees weren't motivated, they would likely quit. Hopefully, all of them will put in their 2 weeks and leave the company in a positive way. However, it is likely that some, if not most of them, will do a no-call, no-show. This will cost the company a lot of money, with the overtime they would have to approve for someone to cover these shifts, the cost to recruit someone new, and the cost to train someone else. In order to successfully run a business and have financial success, the company must know how to motivate their employees. The way to motivate their employees is to give them recognition, appreciation, and give them opportunities to grow in the company. Once the company has successfully motivated their employees, they are likely to experience higher morale among the employees and a better employee turnover rate. Something to keep in mind when thinking about motivation in either a personal or a work situation is the Maslow's hierarchy of need. There are 5 levels of need, starting with the physiological needs, which include the basic survival needs like water and food. The next level is the need to be safe and feel safe. The third level is the social needs, or the need to feel loved and accepted in a group. The fourth level is the esteem needs, the need to be recognized and appreciated. This also includes the need to have self-respect and feel important. The last level is the self-actualization needs, which is the need to fulfill our potential. The first needs that we have to meet is our psychological or physiological needs. However, once we've met these needs, they're no longer a motivator. Instead, the next level, the need to be and feel safe, becomes the motivator. However, you need the support of physiological needs to feel the next level, to be and feel safe. Managers can use Maslow's hierarchy to create a better environment and to help employees be more satisfied. Most employees fill the first need on their own. However, some employees need help with even this one. The best way to apply this to the business world is as a manager who oversees multiple employees. The manager would first need to understand where each employee is on the hierarchy and use this knowledge to support them in meeting the next stage of needs and motivate them with these needs. The last topic I would like to delve into is financial planning in the business, accounting, and personal environments. Financial planning is separated into 3 different steps. The first is predicting the revenues, costs, and expenses for short-term and long-term financial needs of a business. The short-term financial needs are within a year or less, while the long-term financial needs are a year or longer, going as long as 10 years. The second step is creating budgets to meet those short and long-term needs. The third step is establishing financial controls so that the budget and actual revenue, costs, and expenses can be compared. It's suggested to have meetings at least every month, if not more often, to compare these two and check where you actually are financially. This is an important concept when in business or accounting fields. In order to successfully run a business, you must be able to fund said business for its lifetime. In the accounting field, when an accountant is helping someone improve their financial situation, they go through each of these steps. First, figuring out what their client's expenses and incomes are. Then creating a budget for the client to follow. And lastly, checking back in with the client to help them follow their budget as closely as possible. This is also important in our personal life, as we should create budgets for ourselves so that we can be financially successful in life. We have to pay our bills and ensure our kids and selves are taken care of. And a budget is a fantastic way to ensure that there is enough money to do all these things. We would go through all the steps of financial planning to create our budget and pay our necessary expenses. First, what are the bills? How much do you pay for food, clothes? What do you earn a month? Any extra income? From here, you would create a budget and check that those expenses are not greater than the income, so that you make sure you have enough money. Then you would check in with your budget at least every month to ensure you are on track, if not sooner. Those are the 3 topics that I wanted to focus on today and how to apply them in the business and accounting world along with my personal life. Thank you for your time today, and I hope you enjoyed listening to the 3 most applicable topics from the course text to my life, the business world, and the accounting environment.